card through forced labor. In this video, we are going to be talking about T visa. We don't talk about T visa a lot because we don't get a lot of clients in that specific area. But the question was asked, can I get a green card through forced labor? And the answer is yes, you can in fact get a green card through forced labor. My friend, you can apply for a green card 3 years after a T visa has been granted based on labor trafficking. But the question is, how can I show that I've met the requirements? Okay, when someone recruits, harbors, transports, provides or obtains a person for labor or services through the use of force, fraud, or coercion for the purpose of involuntary servitude, peonage, debt, bondage, or slavery, well, that person can in fact apply for a T visa. Let me tell you something about forced labor, okay? The signs. How can I recognize the signs of forced labor? My friend, if you are working, let's say for 8 to 8, and not to mention they are not paying you overtime, while those are some, like it's one of the signs. You don't get paid overtime. You're working without breaks, taking breaks. While my friend, that's forced labor. You're working perhaps without even getting paid the minimum wage. And how do you know that? You just look in your state, what is the current minimum wage? If the current minimum wage is $11 an hour and you're getting paid like $4 an hour, my friend, that's forced labor, okay? So, and really it's by deception that the people do that. Sometimes they'll tell you that, well, you're gonna work for us for a certain period of time. After that, then we're gonna hire you, then we're gonna promote you. Then they don't keep their promises, and you've been working and working and working, not to mention without taking breaks, without getting paid overtime, pretty much against your own will, because you're afraid of your immigration status. My friend, that is human trafficking, okay? And you really have to apply for this T visa. Well, you must first be a victim of a severe form of trafficking, okay? Severe form. Labor trafficking is a severe form. Sex trafficking is a severe form of human trafficking. And then you must be present in the United States, American Samoa, the Commonwealth, and the Northern Mariana Island, or at the port of entry due to trafficking. One of the reasons you are here in the United States must be due to trafficking. In other words, the element of transportation somehow has to be met, right? So then you have complied with any reasonable request from the law enforcement agency for assistance in the investigation or prosecution of human trafficking, okay? Unless you're under the age or you really cannot due to mental problems due to that human trafficking, right? And you cannot really talk to the law enforcement. You have to demonstrate that you will suffer extreme hardship involving unusual and severe harm if you were removed from the United States, and you must be admissible. As far as admissibility issues is concerned, well, if you're not admissible, then a waiver might be granted, okay? So the good news about T visa is that family members too may be qualified, like your parents, your unmarried siblings under the age of 18, and the children of any age or marital status of your qualifying family members who have been granted derivative T non-immigrant status. that if you can show that in retaliation, those people too will be affected because you have been able to pretty much put the people who trafficked you actually under investigation, and you fear retaliation, right? For your family members, that's why you want to apply for them as well. That's the good news for T visa. And there is a difference between T visa and U visa in a way that, well, U visa really is broadly defined in terms of if you're a victim of a qualifying crime, yes, you can apply for a U visa, but then you have to collaborate with the police for investigation to a greater extent, really, with U visa. But when it comes to T visa, well, we're only talking about trafficking, right? Human trafficking and the severe form of human trafficking. We have sex trafficking and labor trafficking. And really you have to be present in the United States due to that trafficking. Okay? So that's the difference between T visa and U visa, the main difference. What else can I say about T visa? I mean, if you're a victim of a crime and you don't know which one to choose, my friend, you can always consult with a qualifying immigration lawyer. And if you want a consultation with me, you can schedule it on your own time by using the link in the description box below. Happy Sunday, happy Easter for those who celebrate. Until next time, bye-bye.